responsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it though. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're trying to. There's no way that you make it. Maybe you can fake it, but you never gonna make it. But you just gotta take that.
Now rocking with the legendary stunt, and it ain't over until we say it's done. Get over there. Let's go, baby.
You know I came up from nothing. If the sun out, you know I ain't stressing. I know you already know what it takes, so follow my lead. Let's go. We can roll with the punches. Legends, we fight to the dawn. Heroes all along. Don't have to do it alone. 515 party victory lap. Find our enemies, maniac gap. We're looking out for the world. Everyone, you know they heard. Stop. Deal with the team, no sides. Fiery heart of a dragon attack.
Rocking with the legendary stunt, and it ain't over until we say it's done. Get over there.
If the sun out, you know I ain't stressing. I know you already know what it takes, so follow my lead. Let's go. We can roll with the punches. Legends, we fight to the dawn. Heroes all along. Don't have to do it alone. 515 party victory lap. Find our enemies, maniac gap. We're looking out for the world. Everyone, you know they heard. Stop. Fiery heart of a dragon attack is unlocking. If we stick together, we'll end our time.
Challenge the level of a queen, but we double the damage when we're fighting as a team. Don't have to go solo.
Fight of our lives, gotta survive. Welcome to 515. About to go live, party and die. We go with savage tonight. 7 just pop.
I heard you good when you're contrast. I you're hated by your girlfriend. Cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold.
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by no host? Alright, so Team New Moon for you. So it's actually going to begin at 8:30, but you know, I'm just getting some things in check.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's.
Alright, that's good. That's actually good.
Head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong. Always moving on. Feel I don't belong. Tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best. Time with no regrets.
So yeah, before you know we get any further into the game, I actually want to say thank you guys for joining and welcome to all new persons that will be tuning in, and a shout out to everyone who are familiar with our events and our games. The tournament has, you know, it hasn't been happening much due to the fact that a few teams they opted out, so the time of the events they were made with those teams, and because they opted out at last minute, you know, the schedule had to be done like this. So for future events we have measures that we'll be taking to get rid of those dead teams before the events actually begin. So that way we can actually have our viewers and our players enjoying the best of the events and the streams and such forth. Because it's kind of really boring having teams that aren't as serious as others. Like, the other day I was talking to Payne, I think it was, and he was saying that it's good having teams that aren't going to back out at the last minute, or those teams that they come in, they get their matchup, and after losing the first game they decide that they don't want to continue because of whatever reasons. But I'm saying, if you're a professional team, even if you're not a professional team, it's all about the fun, it's all about the experience, and getting to know your skills, your strength. I mean, you can always look at yourself as a pro gamer or a pro player, but that's among your peers. So it's always fun to go there and meeting other new people, and you know, playing with them or playing versus them and seeing where your strength lies compared to theirs. I mean, I've met persons who they're so overconfident because they kept, you know, beating on other players that aren't as good as they are, so they kept saying that, you know, they're pro and they're world class and such, and you know, playing versus them or playing with them really actually make a difference. So I mean, it's all about the fun and you actually wanting to take on a challenge. I mean, before you sign on to any tournament, before you enter any event at all, you should keep in mind that it's all about the fun and the experiences. You can't, you know, go in saying or thinking that you have to win, because if that's the way you're going to think about it, then you're always going to be getting some huge disappointments, because no matter how good you are, you can lose. And I mean, for some persons, it's not actually the losing that gets them fired up or gets them heated. It's how they lost or who they lost to. And you know, a lot of persons, they like to complain and probably blame a teammate, saying that, you know, your teammate is the reason why they lost or whatever, which, I mean, there are a lot of times when you have some teammates that are just really bad, but I mean, if you lose 3 games or you lose 9 games out of 10, you can't always blame the teammates. And maybe you are doing something or you aren't doing something. It can be also the communication between you and your teammates, or maybe just plainly your overconfidence, especially if you're playing core for your team. So you have to keep those things in consideration as well. So we still have 16 minutes left for the game to actually begin. I wanted to get the lobby started out at least 5 minutes before the game starts. Let me see what's going on here. I think I'll stream this on Ultra. If it lags, I'll change it. No cap there. So yeah, if it does lag in game, I will be changing the quality of the game itself, not the stream, but the game itself.
And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
Alright, this is a good way to actually check if it will lag or not. Alright, so let's see what Drew is up to. It's basically the same thing. You know, I'll be streaming his match or part of his match. So this is a way to tell if I'll actually be lagging on my end or not. So also if you guys haven't actually hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate that. And you guys can always get notified by hitting that notification button as well, so you know when I'm streaming or when I actually upload a video, because at times I'll be streaming and actually doing a few giveaways and such. So I mean, you don't want to miss that if you're actually playing Mobile Legends. And if you're also a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you are interested in Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments for Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duels, you can also reach out to me, let me know. Alright, looks good so far though. Yeah, it does look good so far. I hope it actually remains like this. So we have 11 minutes left to our tournament, and Drew is losing. These guys fed the Ling. I know they're losing to the Ling, so this might be a good game for Drew's team if they actually don't get a handle on that Ling. I mean, Ling is very dangerous, I'll be honest. Ling is very dangerous, and he recently received some a few buffs. Oh, Drew is the roam for his team, but they are being destroyed though. But luckily for them, it's not actually a rank game, because the world boss playing tank. That's like, I think that's the first time I've seen world boss playing tank. Nice. That was actually a nice damage from the Eudora. That was really great damage from the Eudora. Also, don't pay attention to the people and the map. It's actually showing in reverse because I'm on Drew's cam, so he would be treated as the blue team, which it seems he's actually on the red team overall. It's a bit complicated to actually explain, but their positions on the map versus that of the game, it's actually a bit different.
I've been in and out the studio like a student though, working on a moving girl. Do it cause I'm in the zone, and you know that I'm ready for the shows. How it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chosen. Well, here I go. All these people wanna know what you think of them, baby. Do you really love me or do you really hate me? I'm still in the town, baby. The social media has got me going crazy, baby. Everything's inflated.
Alright, so 8 minutes to game time. I want to get the lobby started. And I really do hope you guys enjoy the games that will be going on tonight. We have Team New Moon 2.0, and they'll be going versus Team Smooth Criminals. Team New Moon, they are a bounty team for tonight, so if they are defeated by Team Smooth Criminals, then Team Smooth Criminals will be getting emotes for the winners, and if they do defeat Team New Moon, Team Smooth Criminals will be gaining the bounty status.
Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you are listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it. I'm the only one that's really got it. I'm just being honest. I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest, cause I promise you that I'm just getting started. And I promise you that my skills are getting sharper, so I'ma get started. Can't be guarded. Nah, I'm the one that get retarded. Get the party started. Yeah, get the party started. Yeah, so let me get up on it. Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Let me get
My cup, we about to turn up, crank this shit up so loud. Sounds like we're sold out in front of the whole crowd.
Alright, so Maze actually opted to host the lobby earlier.
Everybody gotta be learning from me. Everybody wanna be working with me, and I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe. No matter who you wanna be.
I want to get a response from Payne. Alright, so he says he got a better host.
So I be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit. No, because I want this. Don't try to stop me. An option. So I be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit. Because I want this. Don't try to stop me.
Alright, so we're actually now getting the lobby ready, and hopefully we'll be having some super game. I'm actually hoping for it.
give a fuck if you gotta call screen. Did you learn anything? Really worth anything? 200 grand later and we're not even working. Student loans worth more than what we're earning. Best lesson I learned is to keep on searching. Find your true passion and get to work. You better take action or you end up serving.
Alright, so Team Smooth Criminals, they are all here and ready. So we are waiting for Team New 2.0 to get into the lobby.
Everyone's got an opinion, so which one you prefer? Cause I'll give you one that's coming from an entrepreneur. Don't give up on your dream, it is what you deserve. So I'll be cautious. I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit. No, because I want this. Don't try to
Alright, so this is actually that's actually a good point. Alright, so I actually just want to get this game on the road. Johnny has a good point though. If Maze actually hosts the lobby, Maze will be spectating in the lobby, and I am going to be the only spectator of the lobby. And it is 8:30.
Going off when I drop this, I gotta make it now. pushing till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving.
What's going on is that Johnny hosted the lobby. Maze wanted to host the lobby, but then Johnny raised a good point that if Maze hosted the lobby, Maze will be spectating the lobby. So I am actually going to be the only spectator of the lobby, as I mentioned a few nights back.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and believe. You know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crowd, I'm gon' get it. You give me that, man, I'm winning. Yeah, shall we sing will be grand. These ladies know that I'm sinning. This is just the beginning. I'm closing in and I get in. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream. Take it right past the thing. Every night got a team. I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage here on screen. Okay, it's a dream. And I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, I regret it. Push myself into the limit. If I pray it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay. I just live it. I don't shame. I live it. To see if I'm succeed. To see if I'm believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now. Best of me now. Best of me now. Best of me. They want the best of me now. Best of me now. Best of me now. Best of me. crowd, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I gotta get approved. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion, you stay composed. Never stop, there ain't no more time to fall. Try to live, get it up. You got one life to pop, get the big, get the small. Cause you gotta run it up. When you finally get the love, you be ready, take it on. You need a hand out, cause already stand out. Starting to advance out, ready to extend out. You don't have a chance out, cause you're in demand out. You can drive it grand out, get it in command out. it's our time to shine. So that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let the beat rock, got on your rock, never lose stop till the new rock. Just let your mind loose till the next step. Yeah, got the good shit. Think about it, try to feel it, rock, let the beat rock. Cause I feel it rock, rock, sweet, same and everything. Not what I want, no rush, put my energy in. I never stop, I'm not staying my enemies. Never stop, so everybody remember me. Again, I'm going to that, you get through that. The work non-stop, they call it sesame. The more time, just to think right, present me. I'm very caught, lost in my mind, not a fantasy. I'm in hell, I'm in trouble, she's got trouble. Work that I'm on, trust me, I'm bound to fall. I can't stop, I'm on, I'm not bound. I'm so messed up, I'm so strong, I'm not down to hell. Shit, it's what I ain't stopping, no. I'm in love, what is it, what? I'm not stopping, ain't no one down to stop. You can't stop this song, so get rock and roll. So let me attack with no questions in my own section, and they still disconnected because their mind's been infected and they're filled with objection. Too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention because I'm gaining their attention, because I'm making a connection. Lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension and my passion, my profession. I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing up. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. My plans can't believe and execute them daring me. This thing I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't pursue my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, but this is gonna be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm done above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Never let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing. All the shame, so me, I won't make a name. But it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, till my blood runs through my veins. Till the adrenaline to no gain, dump them all to my domain. So let me break it all down to it. No, I'm taking that crown from you. So let me break it all down to it. No, I'm taking that crown from you. So let me break it all down to it. No, I'm taking that crown from you. So let me break it all down to you. No, I'm taking that crown from you. First with the curse, with the burst that I wanna be better, not worse when it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together in a circle, cause I wanna have worth. Looking at the heart till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, just into my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, where you get the scholars. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing. Anybody else who is grasping, I'm nasty. Nobody able to catch me, they gasping. They cannot compare, they can't match me, I'm at nasty. I got your girl, she laughing and dancing. I mean, on my butt, she gasping, they're crashing me. Smashing me, she's savage, she wants cash money. She knows how to live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm holding tight. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game. A better than anybody else to test me. I'm ready, looking in my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. I'm spreading and guessing my name out now. Yeah, they hear me back. All the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running up and coming. Ain't nothing, yeah, we'll be here. I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't bluffing. I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life. Yeah, let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible. Yeah, I'm phenomenal.
This is just a ping check going on right now. In case you guys are wondering why the other team has 4 players.
Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Ready to go, man. Rock and roll. That's right. I swear to God that I can control. I got a shot and I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. I don't care what they all say. I'ma do this thing my way. They grinding hard on it all day. We work hard and we don't play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. So I refuse to waste time, man. One day it all will be fine, man. Gotta commit to the grind. You know we're back with the Guinness, setting records every minute, every track, in addition to the fact that we're winning. Still we back, something's missing, need a track that is hitting, making racks, making millions. I don't waste time, so I make time. All these people wanna hate, fine, I'ma make mine. While you sitting there complaining, I'll be training. While you sitting there just waiting, I'm creating. Yeah. Sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Ready to go, man, rock and roll. That's right. I swear to God that I can jump and roll. I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Gonna play now, I'm ready for the show. I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now, yeah, I fucking go. Take control of fate now, I control my flow. And I know that I'll be great, how putting on a show. I know that I'ma stay loud, drowning out the nose. The haters always thinking that they could fucking break me. They're better off eating their own words like pastries. Hate me, and you better find some fucking safety. I'm coming in hot like a bad bitch and pasties. And you can't save me, no, I ain't lazy. No, but society has me going so crazy. No, don't blame me, no, my mind mind's hazy, yo. And I'm sick of these feelings waiting days. Living my life till it's over. And I will not forget those who hold me down. I'm moving forward. And I will never miss my chance to go down. Got one life, so live it right. Keep your friends tight and your family excited. Never cease to fight for the things you think are right. Cause you just might find you control your own mind, hey. You'll be fine, hey. Just take your time, hey. Enjoy the climb, hey. Enjoy the grind, hey. You never really know what's on the other side till you give that shit a try. Know the limit is the sky, hey. Make them take it back what they said about you. Every time they doubt you, make that shit about you. Forget about the cloud, yo. Fuck the word of mouth, yo. Keep your head down, yo. Work until you found, yo. Fight until you make it, yo. Don't think it, no, just take it. Don't wait for someone to break it. Take control and don't just take it. You can make it happen. Just gotta take some action. Take this shit and be the captain. Head on out and don't look back, yeah. I will always live my life till it's over. And I will not forget those who hold me down. And I will never give up. I'm moving forward. And I will never miss my chance to go down. And I will always live my Like the shit up. shit up. Fucking with the best. Fucking with the facts. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say. Cut that 808 right out, though. Yeah. Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me writing hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let it feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't ever rest, I know what's next. She need the fresh, I'll get back in the snake. Look at the legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Yeah, your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body, so I pray. Don't you dare take it away. Take control, what I say. Lost my mind, cause you're flame. Hey, girl, what's your name? Lit me up just like a flame. Body emotion, I feel the commotion. Beyond you like lotion, I'm honest and broken. I flow like the ocean, I think you were chosen. To fix me, I'm broken, my heart that you stolen. Hey, stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when the chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to test me. On your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. She just wants a first, so I shirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. Falling and it's worth everything I have. Got a body missing out, never wonder how I feel. Hot like a sun, hot like some coffee. Drink like a hug, like to get sad.
Alright, so we are now ready to get the first game of the going. A lot of annoyance and unnecessary delays. We are now ready. And you can tell that I'm pretty annoyed. Regardless, let's just get the games going. Alpha Pike here, your host. I think I have a lot of editing to be doing or to be done on the YouTube version of this video. because like from the beginning it's like a huge, it's all just a huge waste of time. For a better explanation for persons who didn't understand, if you can see my time right now, it is now 8:57. That is the time that I work with. I am on Eastern Standard Time. I sent my time zone in the Discord channel for persons to see and be aware of the time that we're working with. So I'm not sure how persons got a different idea early on, but I hope they actually did take it into consideration and realize the actual time that I'll be working with. We should have started from 8:30. I even mentioned a few times that I wanted to get the lobby started 5 minutes before, you know, the match time, and we are way behind for match time, but enough of that. We are now in the game, so that's all that really matters right now. So we have Team Smooth Criminals versus Team New Moon 2.0. And for the first picks of Team Smooth Criminals, we have Sim for Proxy, Johnny Fanboy, and Yue. And for Team New Moon, for their first pick, we have Kakarot, Kage Terror, and Kami. So it's a 1-1 Sicilian and Franco for Team Smooth Criminals, Lolita, Lunax, and the Black Dragon Yuzang for Team New Moon. And Team New Moon, they got rid of the Esmeralda and the Funny. And for Team Smooth Criminals, they banned the Valentina and the Yisunshin, and that will be a final ban for Team New Moon, and they decided to ban the Eve. And for Team Smooth Criminals final ban, they decided to ban the Roger.
I'm not the type to take no for an answer. I don't deal with people like a cancer. Project Storm activated.
So just a sound check. Let me know if you guys are hearing me and if you are hearing the music. So for the final picks of Team Smooth Criminals, Sim for Wins will be taking a show, and Johnny will be taking a Saber for the jungle role. And for the final picks of Team New Moon 2.0, they have Sushi playing the Brody and iFitness playing that Alos in the jungle. Yeah, this is the first match 1000. A lot of delays and etc happened in the first minutes, but you know, you're in time for the first game. So for the team lineups for Team Smooth Criminals, we have Sim for Wins with the show, Sim for Croxy playing the 1-1, Yue playing the Franco, Johnny Doodoo playing the Saber, Johnny Fanboy playing the Sicilian. And for Team New Moon 2.0, we have Kakarot playing the Lolita, Kageter playing Lunax, iFinis playing Alo Sushi, playing Brody, and Kami playing the Yuzang. Yeah, bro. Great timing, great timing. Alright. And so we are in the first Alright, so we are now in the laning phases, so let me give you guys a rundown of the lane. Scene for Craxy on the goal lane, playing the 1-1 Sushi, playing the Brody for Team New Moon on the goal lane. In the mid lane for Team Smooth Criminals, we have Johnny Fanboy, and he will be playing versus Kage Terror with the Lunox for the mid lane of Team New Moon. Iphis playing the jungle for Team New Moon. Johnny Doodoo playing the jungle role for Team Smooth Criminals. Sim4Wins playing the show on the XP lane for Team Smooth Criminals. Kami playing that Yuzang for the XP lane of Team New Moon 2.0. Kakarot playing the roam role for Team New Moon 2.0, and Yue playing the Ranko. So both teams started off pretty well, you know, with just a few pokes going here and there, gaining the lane dominance. That's Team Smooth Criminals, and they went in for the kill on Kakarot. Their first blood getting picked up by Johnny Fanboy with the Sicilian. Iphis is down very low, and that will be Johnny Doodoo getting taken out there by Kami with the Black Dragon. So a 1-for-1 exchange, but Team Smooth Criminals, they just lost their jungle. So that is a huge blow for them, as we have Iphis now going for that turtle. Yes, this is the tournament game happening right now in Sanity. So that will be a free turtle for Team New Moon 2.0, and we have 1-1 getting slain there at the top lane by Sushi. And action going on down here at the bot lane with that's Kakarot getting taken out another time by Johnny Fanboy, who is playing the Sicilian quite well. Kagetera is pretty low on HP, Kami is low on HP, and they are now going for the retreat. And you can see the lane dominance here by Sushi, who is doing quite well with the Brody, and Sim4Craxy is only playing the defense. And Yue going in for that aid, and will that be the ult by Sim4Craxy? And that will be the ult by Sim4Craxy, but Yue will be the one getting the kill, and that will be Yue getting slain there as well. So it is now 3 versus 2 at the top lane, and you can see that the top lane turret there is already low, and that will be Johnny Fanboy getting taken away from his team. So it is now 4 minutes, and the scores are now saying 4 for Team New Moon 2.0 and 4 now for Team Smooth Criminals. But for the lane dominance though, I'd say Team New Moon 2.0, they have the top lane there, the gold lane. They have it very low, and you know, he may be able to push that lane out. And a nice play there by Sim4Craxy. I mean, the tournament part memory would have been enough to get rid of Sim4Craxy if he had not gotten that ult off just in time. And Sim4Wins now in a one-on-one brawl versus Kami, but he will get away to safety. And Kakarot getting taken down by Johnny Fanboy there, as Team Smooth Criminals will now be going for that turtle. And that should be a free turtle for them. And a great play there by Sim4 wins, getting Kage Terror taken down. So Team Smooth Criminals are in a very decent position as they will now be getting iFinish out of the game and back to the base, and that will be Yue getting slain there at the top lane. And we have fights going on everywhere on the map, it seems. So Sushi just got slain there by Sim4 Craxy. Johnny Doodoo got taken out by Kami, and that will be Sim4 Craxy getting slain there, and a decent block by Kakarot as that hook will be getting affected. So as I asked earlier, I requested for you guys to give me a check. Are you hearing me clearly, and are you hearing the music clearly? So just give me a little detail on that. And Kami is now getting picked up by both Johnny Doodoo and Sim4 wins, and that will be Kami getting slain there. Turn on the music, alright, no problem. And as I mentioned before, the top lane, it was inevitable for the top lane to get removed there, and Team Smooth Criminals, they are actually doing very well. Torn apart memory there by Sushi, but he wasn't able to find the damage necessary to get to secure a kill there, and that would be a turret getting removed there at the bot lane and in the mid lane. So Team New Moon 2.0, they got one turret but lost two. They lost a mid lane turret and they lost that bot lane turret. And that will be Kage Terror getting taken out for the killing spree by Johnny Doodoo, and Sim4 Craxy with the outplay on Sushi once more with that 1-1 ult and getting the kill on Sushi. So another turtle for Team Smooth Criminals, and that's the ult by Kami as he is now engaging for the team fight. And we heard the ult by Kakarot, the Lolita, but it will not go in their favor as Mega Kill will be picked up by Johnny Doodoo, and Yue will be getting that kill, double kill, triple kill for Johnny Doodoo, who is playing that Saber quite well. He started out late. Flicker getting forced there from Kage Terror, who used the flicker to get to safety with the damage there by Johnny Fanboy. So no, Team New Moon, they're actually losing out a lot of turrets. They got the first turret advantage, but no, they are behind. And that's another turret. Alos needs late game, but will Alos make it to the late game? That's the question. You can already see the damage by Team Smooth Criminals. Godlike double kill for Johnny, who is now on that Saber killing spree there by Johnny Fanboy, but that's a shutdown. I'm not sure why Kami tried to engage further there. Double kill there by Sushi. That's a triple kill for Sushi, and I wonder if he'll be looking for that Maniac, and he wasn't able to find the Maniac as Johnny Doodoo will be going in for the legendary, and a decent hook there by Yue, and Team New Moon will be disengaging from that fight. But Johnny Doodoo was very low on HP, so was Yue, but I guess it's a very good decision to disengage from that fight, because you don't know what might be lurking around those corners. And the first Lord here at the bottom half of the map, and both teams are now looking for that zoning. The Lord zone a hook from Franco, a hook attempt by the UA. UA played the Franco, and that's the show. Sim4 wins engaging there on Team New Moon, and that was a decent engage as we have a huge team fight going on here, and that will be the ult by Sim4 Craxy. Double kill for Sim4 Craxy. Johnny Doodoo down low on HP, and they will be retreating for HP, but this should be a free lord for Team Smooth Criminals. That was a decent engage by Sim4 wins. He went right in, found his targets, and his team then followed up, and that resulted in them getting a 4-man slain from Team New Moon and also a lord.
Doesn't matter what you say now. I'm gonna take hold of fate now. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who can really make.
And that was a hook by UA and Legendary, and nice. Sim4 Craxy was able to get that ult off, and a shutdown there on Johnny Doodoo as the Lord will force its way to the Nexus. Will these two persons be able to defend that Lord? And they did, but it is still 4 versus 2, and a decent engage by Sim4 wins, and that will be a wipeout and the first game going to Team Smooth Criminals. So even though we waited longer than necessary and longer than we actually needed to wait, that was a decent game played by Team Smooth Criminals. And Team New Moon, they don't have much to actually say, let's say, complain about, because, you know, they were against so they were against the Team Smooth Criminals hosting the lobby. So Maze actually hosted that lobby, and it went quite smoothly for both teams. They are saying I should host. Alright. I actually have no issues with that. So decent first game. That was very decent first game. That was Smooth Criminals. They did very well. They were a bit behind at the start, because let me give a map change. What map do you guys think I should use? Should I use the new HD map, or I was using the Western Expanse, but I think I'll try the new HD map. It may lag. It may lag.
I'm just fucking lit, man. I'm just fucking lit. Drink a bottle of this shit, man. Bottle of this shit. I'm about to write a hit, man. About to write a hit. No, I'm never gonna quit, man. Never gonna quit. I just took another another hit. I'm about to lose my shit, man. About to lose my shit. Does she have a fucking wristband? Yes, she needs that shit. Better get her out the quick, man. Get her out the quick.
Are you the present or the future? Are you a drinker or a boozer? Are you a giver or a user? Are you a winner or a loser?
Alright, so Johnny will be hosting the lobby. Oh, I just remember Thousand said to reduce the volume. Is that volume better? Thousand, is that volume a bit better for you? Denki, I think you're there on Twitch as well. Is that volume okay for you, bro? I think he's missing from the lobby. Sim for Craxy is the one missing from the lobby.
Says she thinks I'm funny, think I might get lucky, spending too much money. She says she wants my necklace, put her on the guest list. Hope I don't regret this, hope I don't regret this. I'm feeling hella reckless, flashing on my checks, rich cookies on my neck, shit. She's on me offensive, I do not know my set list. Still I'm gonna get it, yeah I have a death wish.
Thousand Denki, check in again. Is this better volume? For the music, of course.
Can't take when she's aggressive. She snuck into my section. You think I learned my lesson? And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep. No, we ain't getting no sleep. She's sitting up in the front of the class, using that ass, she in her class, keeping her bad in her pen in her lap. She been so bad with the men in her past, now she just want the professor so bad. I'll give her lessons that she never had, like taking a freshman and teaching her math. I'll keep her guessing until she a grad. She always leaves them guessing, they don't know what's next, man. Learned it from the best, man. She loving every lesson, with hands-on sessions, points for attendance. She asks a lot of questions, I answer with my presence. I sit back while I'm texting, said she wants to get it, said she'll bring her best.
I'll work on the 8K graphics for you for the other time.
Like a gas, man. Rolling up the best, man. She had a confession, yeah. She wanna stay for a minute, she wanna play for a minute, she wanna stay for a minute, and now I'm all up in it. I'll be back in a minute, I'll be back in a minute, make a track in a minute, and now I'm all up in it. No sleep. these girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep. Yeah. Oh, we ain't getting no sleep. Yeah. Every day that I wake up, I wake up in a nightmare. Every day that I wake up, I can never see it quite clear. When I look at my surroundings, and everybody still doubts me. I wanna live to hear a crowd sing. All my lyrics so loudly. I miss a time when we would all get together. I guess it's fine, but I really wish that we were better. Real talk, sipping drinks without all the pressure. Now everybody needs to think about posting whatever. When people ask how I'm doing, I've never been better. That's really not a conversation I'm willing to enter. How come we all continue forcing out all of this pressure? I'm just sick of these opinions and all these lectures. My space now, so I can't feel nothing. I leave this life here, so I can't be something. I do what I love, and you will love me. I face this life here, no, I cannot love it. I'm scared of being rich. I'm scared of being poor. I'm scared of being lonely. I'm scared of being bored. Sometimes I get really angry, and I don't know why. Sometimes I really do hate me. Can't even pick my own side. What is even going on? Why the hell do I even write songs? What the hell am I doing here, man? I guess I don't understand a thing, damn. Yeah, but maybe ignorance is bliss. Yeah, I'd rather lay in the abyss than be aware of what I missed.
So the first game had a lot of complications before we had an actual start, and for some reason these guys are still being very complicated. But we are now getting the games on the go again. So that will be a funny ban by Team New Moon, and both teams started with the same bans, which is the Funny and the Yisanshin for their first ban.
It's hard to be okay when everything has changed.
So I'm guessing, you know, these guys do know each other, so I think it was Johnny Doodoo who played the Funny, and that's a Valentina getting banned once more by Team Smooth Criminals, and Team New Moon lost to that Saber, so they won't be taking any chances with the Saber. And the Sicilian also gave them a lot of trouble, so they'll be taking that Sicilian. And Sim4 wins, going for that Esmeralda. Yue going for that Franco once more. I'm guessing maybe the Franco is a favorite pick of his, or just saying though. 2 times on the Franco. I didn't actually see any classy hooks by Yue, but he did his job, and I guess that's all that counts. I Finis will be going for that Roger. Kakarot going for that Lalita. It's not quite often that we see a Roger getting played on the tournament grounds. Roger would normally be over there on the band section, or in the band section. Let's see if this guy is as great as Baby Rose would be. Moon ain't even trying. I doubt that. Johnny Fanboy Mage going for that Kim. So the reasons why I said I doubt that, if they weren't trying, they wouldn't have actually made bands like those. I mean, the saber actually gave them a huge hit, and they got rid of the saber. The Sicilian also was trouble for them, and they grabbed the Sicilian, and they knew that maybe the Roger would have been ban, the final ban from Smooth Criminal, so they went for the Roger as third pick. So I think they are actually trying their best here. So Eve going for the final ban, and the Smooth Criminals didn't take a final ban. I'm guessing it's confidence, or maybe something else. And we may be seeing the revamped Masha getting played on tournament grounds. Will he be committing to that Masha play? No, he will be going for a Yuzang, and Kami will be taking up that Beatrix. There's a loud static on the stream on my. I don't think it's from my end. I don't think it's on my end. Anybody else hearing that static? Who else hearing that loud static? Oh, you hear it? I'm not certain what's happening. Just a second, let me get the mic. The mic check. Alright, so let me know if you're still hearing that static. If you're hearing me. So for the second game, we have Team New Moon going for the Lalita, played by Kakarot, Kage, Terror with that Sicilian, Ifinus playing Roger, Sushi playing Yuzang, Kami playing that Beatrix, and the team for Team Smooth Criminals, we have Silver Wins on the Esmeralda, Yue playing that Kimi, Johnny Fanboy playing the Lilia, Payne playing the Franco, Johnny Dudu going for that Lancelot. And let's get the lane-ins in. Kami on the goal lane with the Beatrix, Yue with the Kimi for the goal lane of Team Smooth Criminals. We have Kakarot with the Lalita for Team he said yes. Alright, so are you still hearing it? Are you still hearing it? That's my question right now. Decent damage there on Kakarot as he was forced away, and that's a purple buff getting forced away from Team New Moon. So let me know, are you guys still hearing that static? Is it okay now? Denki 1000 static, is it still there? And that's the first blood. Alright, so I'm not certain what's the cause of that. But you're hearing me clearly, right? Ifen is going very decently with the Roger, and the first turtle getting spawned here at the bottom half of the map. So New Moon giving vision for their teammates as we have Team Smooth Criminal now rotating closer to that turtle. And a one-on-one fight going on here with Sim4 Wins and Sushi, but Sim4 Wins is very low on HP as he is now trying to poke. But let us get on this turtle fight. Killing spree there by iFinesse, and we have Sushi going in with that Yuzong, and he will be zoning Team Smooth Criminals away from that turtle as Team New Moon will be getting that first turtle. But static, I am still worried about that static. I wonder what could be causing that static. And that's a flicker getting forced there from Kami, as Kami is now in a 1v3, and with a quick response from his team, it was a 1-4-2 exchange. Alright, yeah, that's a good idea. Is it still there even at this point? And Johnny Fanboy tried to defend that lane, but it's a monster kill there by iFinesse with his Roger. Alright, thanks for that feedback. I wonder if Baby Rose is actually watching. I think he'll be proud seeing this Roger being played in the tournaments and doing very well. Yeah, Lance needs farm. Who knows, maybe they're just trying to make this a bit more interesting. Kakarot getting slain there. And Team New Moon, they got the first turret at the top lane, and Sim4 Wins is now getting zoned by Team. That was a gang for gang with Kageter coming in to aid Sushi, but he was also being trailed. So this second turtle will be going to Team Smooth Criminals. So first turtle for Team New Moon and second turtle for Team Smooth Criminals. For last game, Team Smooth Criminals won the last game. And there's a 2v1 fight happening down here at the bot lane, and no longer a 2v1, but that will be Sim4 Wins getting slain in that fight, and that will also be Johnny Fanboy getting taken down in that fight. And Johnny Doo going in for that Lolita kill, but godlike by iFinesse. And now Team New Moon, they are forcing the lanes. So now Team Smooth Criminals are down by 5 turrets. Oh, sorry, 4 turrets. My bad. So they are down by 4 turrets, and all lanes of Team New Moon are actually still very well protected. So Sushi trying to find that kill on Sim4Wins, but Sim4Wins is too tanky at the moment for Sushi, and Sushi will be slain there in that fight. And Pain is now looking to aid his team as I think I just heard Retribution getting used by iFinis, and that will be Johnny Doodle getting taken out. Double kill there for Kami, as iFinis will now be taking that third turtle. So Smooth Criminals are in a very bad position for this round. They are being forced back. They're losing their grounds on the lanes. They are losing out on the fights. Yue went to do a face check in that grass just now, and well, the grass wasn't greener on that side for Yue at all. A decent snipe there by Kami, and that's legendary for iFinis. And Sushi going into enemy's territory with that ult by the Yuzang, but Kimi is fighting very well to secure that, and a decent hook there by Pain, but that was a 1-for-1 exchange. You took Kage Terror, so they took Johnny away from Team Smooth Criminals. So they are now down to their base turrets, and I mean, I won't count them out of the game just as yet. They have Yue, who is a very powerful marksman. Yes, Kim is a decent marksman, and the late game I think that Kim will be the saving grace if they do make it later on in the game. That Kim will be a saving grace for Team Smooth Criminals. Should that Kim not do any more face checks. And that is Pain getting taken down already for the legendary on iFinis, and the fight is going on. The shutdown there on Kami by Johnny, so that was a 2-for-1 exchange, but still a shutdown is a decent way to get, you know, gold for your team, because the shutdown goal is quite decent. So the first Lord getting spawned here at the top lane. Yeah, that's true. Roger, Beatrix, and Sicilian. Those are three very powerful persons, heroes to have in the late game. But I mean, if you think about it, Lancelot also has decent late game damage. Esmeralda has decent regen and tankiness for the late game as well. If they can actually get a decent team fight started, and you know, Johnny Fanboy with that Lilia gets his items and actually gets into that team fight, it could also mean game, but forced fight there by Team New Moon. A forced fight by Team New Moon, and that will be quite possibly the victory for Team New Moon. So that's a 1-win. Team New Moon on 1 win, Team Smooth Criminals on 1 win.
Victory!
So I mean, great games, great games. Even though, you know, as I said before, we started late. We started unreasonably and unnecessarily late, but we are getting good games from both teams.
I never take doubt as a lesson. I never second guess it. Take negativity and reject it. I got my mind blind to rejection, so I'll be just fine. Don't be wasting any time with discretion. I run this campaign like I'm running an election. I pop this champagne like we're not in a recession.
So who you guys think may win the third game? Let's just wait for them to get the lobby started up. But who do you guys have for the third game? Yep, it might be down to the draft stages. Yeah, well, it can go either way for real. I mean, these teams, they are decent. They are very decent. I'm not sure what the holdup is. What is the holdup? Lance just died too much early game. So that's why Roger snowballed. Yes and no. So now Johnny is saying that his team quits. They don't want to play. I'm not certain what's going on with that. Well, it would be a good game. It will be a good game for real. Alright, so Team Smooth Criminals, they hosted the tournament. Alright, so they quitted, which means Team New Moon 2.0 holds on to their bounty status, and they will be advancing to round 3. So congratulations for Team New Moon 2.0 and well played Team Smooth Criminals. It was a decent matchup, I'll be honest. One first victory going to Team Smooth Criminals in the early half, and the second victory going to Team New Moon. So what to do? There's not much to do. It's 1-1, but Team Smooth Criminals opted out, which means that Team New Moon won, and Team New Moon will be advancing to round 3. Yeah, it's a bummer.
down, no, I'm never gonna stop, yeah. One shot, that's all you got. Take it right now, before you get lost, yeah. One shot, that's all you got. Write your own story, you control the plot, yeah. One shot, that's all you got. Could drop dead now, but my fucking blood clot, yeah. One shot, give it all you got, and never back down, no, I'm never gonna stop, yeah. I know that I'm a little lost, the people close to me already know it's
Let me hear what's going on. Let me see what's going on. But Team New Moon already logged off, so I mean I did already declare Team New Moon to be the winners because Team Smooth Criminals say they are opting out. It was already declared. I'll be fair about it. It was already declared. So I actually would force it. I mean, it's unfortunate and I would actually like to get the game going, but they already declared that their team quit.
Here, let me break it down. Yeah, I'm gonna make it now. Give me some time and you'll see me up on stage now. I'm working every day.
I actually wanted to see more, and I do know you guys wanted to see more, but unfortunately we won't be getting that more. But in the meantime, Denki and Thousand, you guys are on Twitch. I think you guys are on Twitch. Let me see who else is on Twitch. Alright, RTG Minion is also on Twitch. So for all persons who are on Twitch, let me give you guys a question. What marksman is my main or my ace marksman? Get that question correctly and I'll be sending you a skin valued $2.99. So like I said, you guys over there on Twitch, give me a guess, or even if you're on YouTube right now, Clint. Alright, good guess. Alright, so congrats to you, 1000. Good guess. That was Clint is the correct answer, so you can request a skin of $2.99. You are on a roll, bro. You've been winning a lot on the streams, so it was a honor having you guys here as always, and I would actually play a game, but no, I'm not great. I am actually garbage at this game, to be honest, but my internet won't actually allow me to play. It's raining here. I mean, you see green ping and such, but I had to even get the network boost to be able to get that green ping on. But the moment I actually start playing for myself, it's going to be GG for. No, if I play Gushan on this, that's definitely good game. I'll risk anything else, just not the Gushan. Oh, I didn't know you actually wanted to play with. And we already have 2 toxic persons in our lobby. Yeah, we can play tomorrow. But I mean, you guys just sent me in a death trap with a bad ping. I hope it actually holds out, and I'm going versus Melissa, Odette, Johnson, Yin, and the Alpha. What do you guys think about Alpha's new skin though? Yeah, I noticed. I actually noticed. And there goes my music. I'm stuck at 70%, bro. Why am I stuck at 70%? Alright, here we go. So I think the most annoying thing that will be happening is that Johnson and the Odette Arif, it's actually not too bad. Lags. Alright, so I logged all the way to the first that turret. Alright, that's not good.
Launch attack. Okay.
Bro, this won't work. My FPS is all over the place and I'm jumping.
First blood.
My ping is also jumping. Yeah, I live in Portland, so do the math.
Enemy has been slain. Launch attack. You have slain an enemy.
Alright. Not sure what happened with that, Melissa.
Launch attack.
I think I should have actually went for the
Slain.
tough boots instead, because they have Johnson and they have Odette.
Enemy has been slain. Double kill.
They have Johnson, they have Odette, and that's a lot of crowd control there.
Let's get the Lord.
But bro, are you guys seeing that the lag spikes?
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, this trio isn't too bad.
Enemy double request backup. Initiate retreat. Backup.
Alright, so I see Johnson coming, but Odette is down there.
Request backup. Killing spree.
Alright, so Johnson went back mid.
Shut down.
I don't think this Melissa realizes that I can actually kill her, but let's not chance it with this low HP. The Aegis shield is what's giving that Melissa the confidence. But I mean, with endless battle, that won't actually matter, and
Enemy has been slain. Ally has
decent,
been slain.
funny. Alright, so that should put me in the lead versus that Melissa. The only issue
The enemy
is
has
the
slain the Turnip.
lag and the lags and the frame rate. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm using the Turnip app why the frame rate is all over the place. And I see Johnson going mid. Alright, so he's going down there. Melissa is also mid.
Request backup.
Alright, let me get
Ally
this
has been slain.
wave and then go there.
Enemy has been slain.
Yo, did you guys see that lag? Should I join or push? You know what, let me push.
Initiate retreat.
So yeah, they are on their way, I know that.
Your team destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat.
I am expecting Johnson to drive at any moment, but alright, good.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, decent. Bro, I like this Franco. But I think I'm safe as long as I don't go too far out in the battles.
Keep an eye on the map.
An ally has been slain. Launch attack. Initiate retreat. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Yeah, when the tank carries.
Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Yo,
Your
come
team,
on.
our turret is under attack.
Yo. What's going on, man?
Initiate retreat.
Like nothing for the Clint.
Launch attack.
But honestly,
Ally has
it's,
been slain.
you know, shite,
Have been slain.
bro. Look at my ping. I can't do anything about this. I can't do anything with this.
Initiate retreat.
So imagine if I had actually played Gushan on this net.
Our turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain. Double kill. Under attack.
never gonna make it. You're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, then you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. It's not probable. You're irresponsible. Too many obstacles. You gotta stop.
Whoa.
You gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro. No one's your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move. I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction. Cause you want the power as long as you're trying. There's no way that you make it. But maybe you can fake it. But you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
Bro, I literally can't do anything. It's like I'm seeing everything happening 2 seconds after. Bro, look at that thing.
You ain't gonna make it. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they're giving them your life, you straight it. No, they don't give it, then you got what I'm saying. I'm not fucking playing. I'm you cheese straight. There's too many others and you're not that good.
Whoa.
Stop what you're making. And everybody's here knows that you just hurt. I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth. Before our team won't speak out. It's about to hit town. There's no way that you make it. But maybe you can fake it. But you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back.
Enemy has slain
Tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has attacked.
Come on, man. I'm still trying to work this thing. Thing jumps from 80 to 200.
Under attack. Request backup. Request backup. Our turret has been destroyed. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Alright. Come on.
Our turret has been destroyed. Ally initiate retreat. Killing spree. Double kill.
Alright.
Triple kill.
Alright. Decent. I'm going Malefic Roar. Alright, Malefic Roar works better if the opponent has a number of physical defenses, because you gain extra physical penetration for, you know, each physical defense item or each physical defense that they have. Alright, that's my cue. That's my cue. I really wouldn't want want to risk that fight.
Team destroyed a turret.
Yeah, Blade of Destruction, I'll go for that first. Blade of Despair, sorry. I actually like Blade of Despair. It gives extra the extra damage needed, and for the low HP enemies, Blade of Despair is always there. Yep, just like that. And if I wasn't lagging, I would have been able to escape that. I would have been able to escape that. So, I mean, I hope this serves as a little explanation or a little evidence for you guys. I wasn't actually making excuses. I know what would have happened. I knew what would have happened, rather. But thanks to Xavier for sacrificing his life. I think we may have a chance at winning. Go for Lord, 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 go for Lord. Yes, I'm telling them to go for Lord. Alright, so more than likely Johnson will be going from the front. Yep, as expected. Alright, so even without Blade of Despair, you can see the extra damage from Clint. Come on. So yeah, I was saying even without Blade of Despair being completed, you can already see the extra damage from Clint. So completing Blade of Despair, you know, it works best on low HP enemies, and Clint has that, you know, that crit shot, as I like to call it, and the enhanced range. So if locked on, they won't actually be able to dodge it. So it's like a long range execute. Come on. Whoa. So not much I could have actually done. The frame rate is all over the place, and I'm lagging a lot. And I was in a very bad position right there. I wasn't looking. Alright, nice. Yo, we are having a lot of clutch moments. Xavier for the clutch, and no Funny with that clutch. If this should be extended and I actually get into a decent position, I think we will be able to win. Alright, so Hunter Strike for the extra movement speed and